god. I can't believe it. We have a podcast. You guys, Chins and Giggles. Welcome to Chins and Giggles podcast. Oh my god, hold on. Let me get a sip of this coffee because I've been waiting for this moment, girl. Girl, same. I was actually getting ready this morning and I always drink coffee in the morning. I'm like, I have to wait for Chins and Giggles. Like, what is the reason? I'm so excited. I don't know how to act, girl. I don't know how to act either. Like, this is different. First of all, let's introduce ourselves real quick. Let me put this coffee down. Girl, not me giving an ASMR of my slurping. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so this is so exciting. First of all, I'm like, do I look at the camera? Do I look at Myra? We're right here, right? We need to talk to each other. Okay, This is so weird. Okay, so I'm Karina Garcia. I'm on YouTube. And I guess like the other platforms, you know, like Instagram, TikTok, just started posting on there. But I'm mostly known, I guess, like for YouTube. Both of us have been on YouTube for like almost like a decade. I feel like you've been on longer, for sure. But like I've done, you know, DIY videos. I do like a lot of vlogging now. Over the years, I've done different content, but I'm mostly known for my slime videos. Like people like call me like slime girl, slime queen. So that's what I do. And we are twins. Oh my god, we're literally twins, y'all. For y'all that don't know us, so I'm Myra Garcia. I also do YouTube. I have my beauty channel and my vlog channel where I vlog with my husband. And, you know, just on social media, period. And now look at us doing something together because we've never done anything together. That part. You guys, we've been on YouTube. Okay, Myra started in 2012, huh? You've been on for a fucking decade, girl. So I was doing it I started in 2012, I think September. And my first video wasn't until like October. I don't know, girl, but I wasn't so consistent till like, I want to say maybe late 2013 or 2014. You know what's funny? Because you know how like I know you did it too early just for fun, but you started doing like Karina Garcia started like what, 2015? Yeah. So I started. Okay, this is the thing. It's funny because I posted some videos in 2012, but they were a joke. They were literally just random. It was kind of more like me journaling. It was literally just me getting random updates of some diet I was doing. Period. Here we are 10 years later, thick as shit. And it was just me, like, you know, I guess just journaling that like on videos, but I had like 10 people watching. And then 3 years later, I started actually like uploading consistently and actually started taking it serious. So whenever someone asks me when I started, I actually always just say 2015 because that's when I actually started like doing it. But I just say, I mean, I did kind of start posting like right off the bat makeup tutorials, but I would go like months without posting. But I want to say, I mean, started taking off like around 2015, 2014. Same. Yeah. And here we are. But I started it first and I was the one that told you to do it. Yeah. And I was doing beauty. So how did you become the slime queen, girl? Because we all know. Hold on. You're that girl. No, hold on. Quit playing. I feel like I should mention something because we are twins, you guys, and I feel like I have to say it right away. Like if you're watching on YouTube, then you see that you know we are twins, but you could like differentiate us. I feel like with our voices though, we could sound very similar, but really. I want you guys to know that just like when you meet twins for the first time, you might think they look the same. But like after the second time you see them, you're like, oh, they don't look the same. I feel like it's the same with a voice. If you pay close attention, did I say play? If you pay close attention, Karina, me talking right now, I have more like of a deep, more monotone voice than Myra. So I feel like you kind of have like a slightly higher pitch. I just feel like sometimes we could sound the same. Sometimes you talk, when like if we're on the phone, not on the phone, like voice messages, and I hear you, I'm like, this is literally me talking. Oh my God. So I'm kind of scared, girl. So I feel like we sound the fucking same sometimes, but I feel like after this episode, y'all, you will be able to differentiate our voices. And if you're watching on YouTube, you could also obviously tell like right away who's who, but we're twins and we have never literally like, you know, we've been online for like a decade already. We have never done a project together ever. Like, what the fuck, Myra? We've never done anything together. The most we've done together is like videos on YouTube sometimes. We've never done anything ever. Yeah, and people, you know, people ask us about doing a channel all the time and stuff.
So before we talk about chins and giggles, girl, let's take it all the way back.
All the way the fuck back. How
so
back?
We're twins.
We've been twins since conception, bitch. Talk about
We've
taking
been
out.
twins. I mean, does that change or what?
Yeah, it's never been not. It's never not been.
Girl, we were an egg that split. We're identical.
The fact that
part.
we were one person,
That's crazy.
that shit trips me out. We're
really
taking
one
it back.
egg, huh?
We're taking it back to conception for real. Okay.
Okay, period.
Okay.
You want to go there?
We're really starting at day 0. We're starting at ovulation day. Oh my god, this is a lot.
Oh, girl, I don't know about that part, but
We also are gonna learn to let each other speak because we're always talking over each other, and I'm so
Always.
sorry if that's annoying. We also say a lot of shit like per, period, queen. That's all we say.
we have a specific lingo. Is that what it's called, lingo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
where
need
we
to
say
learn
like queen shit, period, skinny, like.
And then we're always like laughing and talking over each other. So we're gonna try our best to let each other speak and actually sound
Like decent humans.
yes. So, anyways, taking it back to conception. Oh, just kidding. So we're twins.
So I think they got that part already.
Y'all, go ahead.
I don't know.
I'm gonna let you speak.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
You know what? As kids, I do gotta say this, which is really funny, guys, because taking it back to when we were kids, it's really funny how we're on
Ooh.
YouTube and stuff.
yes, that part.
What, Myra? Go on.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying really hard not to cut you off, so I don't know when to speak.
I was letting you talk.
okay. It's so fine. Now we don't know when to talk.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna let you talk, Myra.
So we were really shy growing up.
Like, super shy.
That part, because when we started our channel, like our actual friends from school were shocked.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah, because if you met us through YouTube, you're like, okay, whatever. Like, there's these two big ass bitches. Like, right? That part. They're like, okay, like these girls, like, you know, doing their thing. But we're like really, really shy. Well, we were really, really
You know
shy.
what though? I feel like you could learn how to deal with your like social anxiety and being shy, but it'll always be there.
It's still there.
Till this very day, like I have my shy side 100%. And people tell me like, yeah, I could see your shy side. I'm like, oh shit, her.
Oh, yeah, I've been told the same.
It's so funny though, because like you would never think that we would have ended up on YouTube. Like I could definitely talk to anybody now. I could like I will like just suck it up and like talk to anyone now. Like I'm pretty social, I feel like.
I feel like
But-
not just shy, we were like socially awkward.
We wouldn't even say hi to families. I would be like saluden. Like we wouldn't
Yeah.
even like say hi to our aunts or uncles. We were so shy.
So
It was
awkward,
crazy.
girl.
We used to cry at school all
At
the time.
school, oh my god, yes. I think when was it kinder when my dad was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Kindergarten.
No, he's like, I'm gonna go get some water. And then I realized there was a fountain inside the classroom, bitch. And what did I see? Nothing. I was like, oh, I literally looked over. I was
cried.
like, where's my dad? And I started bursting up in tears. And like,
Yeah.
we were really bad though, Karina. I remember once we were like, I was like trying to climb the fence, like outside, like I ran at, like psychotic behavior, girl. I remember like running out and like trying to climb. I thought they were trying to like, I don't know. I
It's
really
'cause
thought I
we-
was never gonna like see my parents again.
I mean, as a kid, that shit is traumatizing.
And I remember trying to climb over, like poor teachers. Like, girl, they were not getting paid enough to try to get my ass from climbing that fence. No, I was so bad. And then when you would see me cry, then you would start, or like you just felt the
No.
tension of like. I really think
my
we
God.
had not just social anxiety. I think we had
Separation.
separation anxiety, bitch.
100%, dude.
like really,
we would
bad.
cry every day. They would drop us off, and
Up to like 5th grade.
up to like 15 years old. I was gonna.
No, that's like you're kind of already like a big kid, bitch. Like I remember 4th grade. That one time we were in recess, and I just gave you that look, and we just went the fuck up. We both started crying. We were like holding it in all day, and my mom used to pick us up from school. This is actually sad. When my mom used to pick us up, we would literally tell each other like, "Wipe the fucking tears." My mom's not gonna see us crying again. Like, why? And then you would get emotional when you would see them like pick you up.
Like we were the biggest crybabies on
Why
planet
were we like
Earth.
that?
Like
I mean, I still have. Let's keep it 100, girl.
No, but like we were literally like we had hella separation anxiety, like super bad. So it's just so funny to see that now we're on YouTube. Now we've like done different stuff. Like it's crazy. Like I can't believe I've been on like even something like this. I know it's not technically live.
Well, even makeup, like I have my beauty channel. And even when we grew up, like yes, and I want to say in middle school we started wearing makeup, right? But think about that time we were like 11 years old when we got our nails done.
Yeah,
my mom. That was like the first time we got acrylics, and bitch, it was like midsummer. Me with gloves on because I didn't want people to see my acrylic nails.
I had gloves on in school too.
Hands sweaty and all.
I know.
Just to not show the nails.
Because we didn't want to show our acrylics. Like, what the fuck?
Like, we just didn't want to get attention. Or I hated my hair down because I just thought, I don't want to get attention.
Like, I just look too fucking good today.
No, but it was like, or even like some mascara, I'm like, I don't want anybody to look at me.
No, yeah.
That's why I think with our birthdays, so our birthday just came up.
Our birthday just passed. Yeah. Well, like, girl, was a fucking month ago.
Right? It's still low-key our birthday month. Well, no,
it's not even our birthday month anymore.
Oh.
Okay. It's not our birthday month anymore, girl.
We talk really fast. That's another thing. But we're 28 now. Anyways, going back.
No, speaking about the nails thing, I remember one time we were in class and I had to like read because they were testing your reading. You know how they would test your reading? Like they would sit next to you, the teacher, and you would read.
Oh, you told
and
me about
you had
this
to like
one.
put your finger over it, like, and read, you know, like that. And I remember I had my nails like this. Like I was like bending my
now
nail
you chopping
forward.
off your fingers just to not show your nails.
I was literally like bending my finger, and she was looking at me like, "What is she doing?" That's how awkward I was.
Oh my god!
And she was like, "I like your nails." I was like, "Thanks." I was mortified.
Oh my god, no,
so random.
Yeah, and then I remember some girls made it worse. They're like, "Why do you have nails on? Those are for big girls." I was like, I am a big bitch. I am a big bitch, mama. What's up? Like, what? I can't with us. Like, what is going on?
I remember in high school. Oh my god, talking about makeup, dude. Because me and Myra technically started wearing makeup pretty early on. I know I've never done makeup videos, y'all, but I've been wearing makeup since I was like 13, 14.
You kind of low key were the one that you were doing the most. Like, not the most. No, I mean it in a good way.
No,
like you would do like all these colorful. Like you had time in the morning, girl.
I didn't.
You were doing like all these rainbow looks.
No, but I remember like we were both like really into makeup, which is funny because I never like took that route on YouTube. But like
you had your moment though. Like I would do my makeup, but you would go all out with your shadows.
I don't know. Like I've always been into makeup. Like I don't do makeup videos, but I've always been into like a beat look, right? But I remember in high school, some girl came up to me in PE and she was like, "Why do you wear so much makeup? Like it's always that bitch, you know."
Always that fucking.
And I was like, oh my god, I actually feel so bad because I feel like we're still mutuals to this day. I mean, it's whatever. She shouldn't have said it. Even though
I still hate her.
No, I mean, at the time I was like, damn, like you don't ask somebody why do you wear so much makeup, you know? But I was just like, because I can. I was just thinking like, girl. And it's the same bitches now asking for makeup tips.
It's the same bitches in my makeup tutorial. I was like, why?
Girl, I can't. But yeah, we were very I feel like I don't know. It's just funny because as kids we were really shy, and then I feel like being really shy though as a kid, when it came to like high school, I didn't give a shit anymore. But
no, yeah, I feel like once and then after, when we started wearing makeup, it was really awkward when we didn't wear any and we don't have eyebrows. Well, I think you forgot to mention that part.
Well, who cares? We have. I mean,
no, because that played a big role. When we started, that was like the first thing we started doing, drawing in our eyebrows. Because we have like really sparse brows.
We do.
So that was like, if I didn't have my brows on,
I have my brows microbladed. Well, we both do. Yeah. And it's like a lifesaver for sure.
But yeah, I forget sometimes how I looked about them. But I feel I used to be really insecure in high school about my brows. Me too. I actually stopped caring once I started doing makeup tutorials because people would see me like bare face. And I was like, okay, well, they know how I look.
Yeah.
So how did slime come about, girl? Because we're talking about all this makeup, you doing all these colorful looks.
I'm dead.
How did you think of like, okay, I'm going to do slime?
You know what? It's funny, y'all, because I started my channel, like, okay, 2015 when I uploaded that first DIY video. Again, like I said, I uploaded some other ones in 2012, but it was like not, I don't consider them because they're literally privated. But in 2015, at the time I was watching a lot of like lifestyle YouTubers that I used to watch. And also like Myra was on YouTube. Myra had already been on YouTube for a few years, and I honestly looked up to you. I was like, period. It looked really fun. It looked so fun, Myra. And we had
did
done
a twin tag.
Yeah, we had done a twin tag together, and it was so freaking fun. And I feel like that was my push to be like, I really want to do this. And at the time, I was watching like lifestyle beauty gurus and stuff like that. And I actually like at the time I had this like makeup vanity that, first of all, my dad helped me like literally make. Like we like made it together. And I used to have makeup organizers. I don't know if you remember, like I made them. Like I literally made them out of cardboard, and I even put like felt over them. Like
you really
I
did
put
that.
tela on top of them, and they look like it was like palette organizers and all this shit. Like I did like a bunch of DIY in my beauty area. You know what I mean? Like beauty wise, like I would do DIYs like at home. This is before I even started YouTube. And I remember one time, do you remember when Gerard Cosmetics, like those lip glosses they had? Yeah. If y'all know, you know, like they were the fucking
thick
shit.
and pigmented.
Super pigmented. And I remember like I really wanted them, but like I couldn't afford them. So I actually literally just took my 180 eyeshadow palette from like freaking eBay or whatever. The one I used to have all the colors.
Those are really popular.
They were. I used to have that. That's probably what I was wearing to school. So I used to have that palette. And I started mixing that with just lip gloss, and it just made the coolest lipsticks, bitch. I was like, this is so good. That pushed me to like be like, I'm posting this shit to YouTube. They came out so good.
And that, do you still have that video up?
Yeah, it's like my very first video that's up. Yeah. And I made the lipsticks on our birthday, which was February 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And I uploaded it 3 days later, and that is my very first video up on my channel right now, February 11th, 2015.
I deleted my first video, and I regret it till this day.
Well, I deleted the first ones I posted in 2012, but this was my first. To me, it feels like my official first because it was a DIY, and from there moving forward was like DIY stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, yeah, mine was a makeup tutorial, and I deleted it. It was a bronze smoky eye. And I don't know why I deleted it. I think because when I started YouTube, nobody knew about it. I was doing it low key. I didn't want to tell anybody. Like Brian was the only one that knew. I didn't even tell you. I didn't tell my family. Nobody. I was like, people are gonna think I'm crazy. Well, yeah, but like you're talking to yourself on camera. Like I feel like when you first start, it is kind of hard to explain to your family. Like, hey, I'm talking to a camera.
Hard. It's still hard to explain to people you
even
meet.
till this day, people are like, wait, what do you do?
Yeah.
So
it's still hard to explain.
So imagine just starting and, you know.
So
I was embarrassed. So I deleted it. And I'm like, why couldn't I just like unlist it? I didn't know back then that you could unlist videos.
Wait, so when did you first tell us like I'm on YouTube? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I just remember like going to my very first
I had to
event
at some point tell you guys because I was filming there at the house.
I remember you took me. This is before I even started YouTube. I feel like your followers like started to get to know me, but through your channel, because I remember like I guess I had requested the twin tag, and then that's when you did the twin tag and everything. But like I remember like I feel like your followers were like. They were so cool. Like they kind of like hyped me up. Like, oh, your sister Karina. You're like they were like really cool. Like I don't know. I guess like they started to get to know me through like your followers. And then after the tag, I was like, oh my god, I really want to do it. So that's why I did it.
Yeah, you literally say in the video like, I'll do it for fun, I guess. Like we'll see where it takes me. And then like within a year, you blew up.
Girl,
like you literally blew up. Like
I don't know.
It was crazy.
Girl, I don't know how it happened. It's weird. Okay, so I was doing a lot of DIYs and stuff, but I feel like my big boom was really like the slime stuff. And that was like a year after I started YouTube. But
how did you think of it though? Like, because I know you were watching lifestyle videos, but what made you do DIYs. Slime?
I was doing DIYs. Like for the first year, I was doing a bunch of DIYs. And I remember when I started doing back to school DIYs, they actually were like doing pretty well. Like the back to school DIYs.
The back to school videos would do amazing.
Yeah, I remember like that was like my first like
bitch boom. The hacks,
all
the life hacks,
I feel
the like beauty hacks.
I feel like my first like I guess boom was like with the DIYs, and then slime was just gonna be another DIY. And I remember, obviously, slime has existed for freaking ages. I would never claim to because some people think that I claim like to invent slime. I'm like, never.
I hadn't heard of it.
Maya, you're fucking kidding.
No,
It's
I
been-
hadn't.
Maya.
No, wait. Actually, yes. Like at the slot meet when you would get like the
Yeah,
little cups.
slime has been around
No, I
forever.
know. But when you actually like, making it on your own and making it as a business where you sell it, like I thought like
okay, that's
you know.
different. Because like on YouTube, okay, when I discovered slime, well, no, I've discovered slime a long time ago. We've been knowing about it, but it was just gonna be another DIY video on my channel, you know, because I was doing DIYs. And at the time, literally, like Pinterest had a few recipes. There was not the recipes you see today. That's for sure. There was nobody like on YouTube like doing slime videos. It was like there was some recipes on how to make the basic slime. It was very basic at the time, like, you know, like a green slime or, you know, just like the basics. And I wanted to make a twist to it because my very first slime video was actually like a hand soap slime. And I was like, what if I do something different? And like, you know, whatever. I started looking into Pinterest and I saw how you could like make a dough slime. Well, it wasn't slime. It was a dough with conditioner and cornstarch. But I was like, I'm going to do it with shampoo and cornstarch because that's going to make a hand wash. I don't know. I thought it would be cool. So that's what I did. And that was like my first ever like soap. My first ever slime flubber. I called it flubber soap, not slime soap. But after that, it did really well. So I just started like playing with like, you know, more slime. And I don't know exactly like how I became like the slime girl, but it just
who
like,
came up with a slime queen?
New York Times actually named me the slime queen.
What?
Yeah, they actually did.
Oh, period, bitch. I didn't know that.
So people would call me the slime queen. People would call me the slime queen in my comments all the time.
Okay,
They'd be
period,
like,
bitch. Why didn't you tell us that?
Maya, and it's literally there's a frame right there that says New York Times something slime queen. So people would always call me slime queen in my comments. Like they would be like, oh, slime queen, you know, whatever. So they would say that. They would just say it, but I never called myself like I'm the slime queen. I never did that. It always like felt weird because and then when slime started doing well, like other people started coming into that slime world as well. So I never wanted to be like I'm the slime queen. No, because I have a lot of slime friends.
You've never you don't like when people call you that. I don't know why.
It's not that I don't like it. I just have a lot of slime friends, and a lot of them are also like
Slimers?
became really successful at slime too. And I don't want to be like I'm the slime queen. Like, you know, like we're all like a community or whatever. So but people would like call me that, and I remember they basically were the ones that like put it on the article and like proclaimed me, I guess, as like the slime queen. Whoa. And after they did that, it like became a thing, like slime queen. Like I started hearing it everywhere, and I was like, oh shit, period. Like they literally, if I'm not mistaken, I've like the article is about like like they proclaim me slime queen. I was like, oh my god.
When did you start realizing? Because I feel like it was very like overnight.
It does feel like that.
It really did feel like that with you. When did you start realizing like, holy shit, this is actually like, because, okay, obviously I always tell people to never start for the wrong reasons. Like obviously YouTube, you know, we didn't even know you could get paid for it till you actually like got paid for it.
Yeah.
I feel like we would still be doing it regardless.
I feel like people now, like a lot of people now want to
they want to do it for the wrong reasons, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not about that. But when did you realize like, oh shit, this is actually like a career?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I think and then we ended up moving out.
Yeah,
like that's a bitch. That apartment. I always think about her.
Oh my god, that apartment was fucking crazy.
That was our first time like moving out together. That's when we were like, okay, like, you know,
yeah.
And then we quit our jobs and we were just doing YouTube.
The thing is, like, with me, I wasn't actually like working. I was working with Luis. Shout out to Elegancia Events, guys. He is that bitch, period.
We were bartending with Elegancia Events.
I was helping him out with that. And also like we were servers too. And that's all I was doing on the side. I didn't have like a 9 to 5. Like I wasn't like clocking in somewhere. So I had time to do YouTube. So that's in 2015. That's when like I started doing it like more because I didn't have a job and I actually had time to like dedicate to it. So I feel like that's why I was like more consistent, and that's probably what helped because that's when I started consistently posting. And yeah, that shit was, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how it did kind of like happen. Like, whoa. I definitely had a few moments like, looking back at that time in that era where it was like I guess like the viral thing, it was fucking insane, like hectic. I had a lot of times where I would like catch flights and be back the next day. Like I'd leave to New York today and I'll be back tomorrow type of shit.
She
like
was booking busy girl.
Like I definitely like, and it was a lot of fun. I just feel like in the moment I never like let it.
We were
fully
working
sink
a
in.
lot.
I would miss a lot of family things. And it was like affecting me a lot.
Oh damn!
I missed a lot of
deep,
things,
girl.
No, I did. Remember?
No,
I
you
missed a lot.
did. Since you want to go there, I remember one time we were having a barbecue and you literally looked like you wanted to cry. You were
I
like in the
did.
living room and you were like, I can't go, I'm filming. And I was like, and you had a whole team.
That's the thing.
So
That's
you
the
can't
thing.
like let them down. Be like, well, I'm not gonna. Because when you work for yourself, you have your own schedule, bitch.
Yeah.
You have a whole team behind you where you're like on schedule. So you can't just like walk out of the fucking camera if you want to stop filming. Like
That's
you
the
have to
thing.
keep going, you know? And you literally had moments where you were, I feel like you, after you had Mia, you kind of like calmed down a little bit.
100%.
But around that
pandemic.
era, like, bitch, you were busy.
After the pandemic, I feel like everything calmed down. And I've said this so much. That's because literally after that, like everything was like, there wasn't as much meetings. Everything is now like through Zoom. But yeah, life was fucking crazy. Like it was so much fun. And I'm so grateful for that. So much fun. Like, holy shit. I still look back. I'm like, that it was a fucking talk about a movie. Like, I'm like, those years, like it was crazy, you know?
Literally.
But I do remember, yeah, like being like, oh my God, I remember being on tour like a couple or a few years in a row. Like, you know how, well, obviously I would only be gone for a couple months. But I remember literally like having breakdowns, like I want to go home. It was, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was fucking iconic, but yeah, I definitely had moments.
Isn't that so crazy how even though we're twins, we did some like complete opposite
What the fuck
like
is the reason?
careers. I did like the makeup, and I mean now I haven't even like really paid much attention to my beauty channel. I'm kind of more on my vlog channel right now.
Same, dude.
But how was it that, I mean, we're very similar. We think very similar. We have the same friends, but I did a makeup channel and you did a DIY channel or lifestyle channel.
And you know what?
Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like this is why we have never done anything together.
It's funny because we have kind of like very different. I would even say our audience is very different because you used to.
You know what?
It's changed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mara. I feel like right now we have very similar audiences, and I feel like it's actually the perfect time to start a podcast together. Because if I'm being honest, like years ago, my content was so different. Like I was doing slime DIYs, and you were doing the beauty. Like if we sat down in a room and talked, then I mean, obviously behind the scenes,
talk about.
Obviously behind the scenes, we've always just talked about anything. But like, what would we have talked about? I feel like I was so censored back then. I didn't even say shit. Damn, like I wouldn't say anything like that on videos. Of course, I was in my 20s and like, you know, behind the scenes, I was turning up and everything. But on camera, like, what? Like, I feel like I would have just been like, yeah, slime. Like, like what the fuck would I have talked about? Literally, hey girl, hey, what would I have talked about? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm actually glad that we're doing it like now. And I think that's why we didn't do a podcast then. Cause fun fact, literally like in 2017, I remember we literally talked about a podcast.
Wait, we haven't even talked about how long we've had this neon sign for.
Holy shit, y'all.
Because y'all, this wasn't just like last week thing, let's do a podcast. No, we've had this for over a year. This neon sign we've had for over a year. You were pregnant.
Early pregnant too.
Early pregnant when we did our first shoot for Chins and Giggles.
Yeah.
And girl, why didn't we talk about how we're big bitches and we named it Chins?
Okay, so
oh
yeah.
my God, what is wrong with us? We literally forgot to say that.
Yeah, literally, over a year ago, we had, I mean, my daughter's about to be 1, y'all. So like, Mia is my daughter, by the way, for any new listeners. So I was pregnant with Mia when we decided that we wanted to do a podcast. Well, when we decided we really actually wanted to take it on, because we've been thinking about a podcast for years. Yeah. But when we really decided to like take it serious, I guess, and buy all the things, like literally these mics, these headphones, everything you see if you're watching on YouTube, we have had all of this for over a year, like literally set up in this room. And the name Chins and Giggles, this is our podcast, guys. That's it. That's the final name. Chins and Giggles. A play on words to shits and giggles, but chins because we're two big bitches. What's good?
That part.
And we giggle. You know what? I'm actually really excited because like we do this shit all the time. There's not gonna be any limits or anything like off limits to talk about on here. We're gonna talk about everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
can we talk about what was the first name we were gonna name this? Something with burgers.
No, we had a lot of ideas. At first it was, oh no, wait, hold on. No, we told Luis about this. Luis is our brother, by the way.
Our older brother.
We told him we're thinking of Chins and Giggles, and he thought it was cute or whatever, but he's like, I like double chin burger show.
I think we were thinking at first something very cliche like double trouble, and he's like, no, let's spice it up with double chin burger. I was like, bitch, what? We're gonna have a burger every time for the episode? Like why do we have to add burgers in there?
Like, I know we're big, but damn, double chin burger show? Like, come on now,
why? Girl. I feel like the burgers though on that neon sign, wow,
that would have been fucking iconic. Oh my god! And then recently, like literally, like a couple weeks ago, we were like, damn, we should have named it this.
Two big bitches.
You guys. I don't know what it is about two big bitches, but we were like, damn, that would have been iconic, low key. But whatever, Chins and Giggles is a vibe. Like I feel like this is.
I thought it was perfect.
I think Chins and Giggles is
because y'all know we got some chins, and I feel like me and Karina, low key, we can be really like. I feel like with Karina, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just like shy in this episode, but I feel like when I'm with Karina, like I literally am cracking up all the time.
Our first episode, Myra.
I know, girl.
We never done this shit. The fuck, like,
girl, I know. Let me get comfortable because right now I'm a little stiff, mama.
We have never done.
Me showing my socks. Period. You know what though? I'm kind of living for this casual moment because I was like, okay, we got to be a little beat, but I don't want to be like uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. Well, first of all, I changed like 5 times before we started.
You literally changed 300 times.
But because I was kind of upset that I didn't have a set like yours. I was like, we're not even twinning.
Girl.
It's the first episode, so I ended up changing. I guess it looks more of a set. I literally just got this off your closet, like from the floor. I was like, period. I think it's clean.
Period. It's comfy vibes, guys. We're just chilling. We just want to feel like we're all hanging out.
That part.
We got our cup of coffee. We're just talking, chatting it up.
And we always chismear together. Like, me and Karina are, like, if I have issues with Brian, I'm like, girl, guess what the fuck is going on right now? Like, I can't fucking stand him. Or, literally anything. I mean, like, anything, bitch. Like,
I think that's the thing that we're excited about this podcast, guys. Like, we're excited to talk about literally anything and everything. Shit that, like, you know what? Like, I'm hoping my parents don't watch the podcast. And I don't think they would. But, like, we're going to talk about literally everything. Like, everything.
Not that they're not supportive, and parents are really supportive with everything.
But like,
I just wanted to clear that out. No, but I feel like they wouldn't be the kind to be like, okay, let me search up.
Well,
and,
like
watch.
if we were to talk about, I don't know, like
here
our sex life and stuff. I don't want my parents,
girl,
listening.
I don't
in
want
on
my
that.
mom knowing the angles and the positions. Girl, what's going on?
My
here?
mom thinks I'm a virgin.
Like why with a daughter and all, girl.
She does,
But we're so excited. We're gonna talk about all of it, girl. Real shit going on. A lot of growing up with Mexican parents.
Girl, is my
just
eyes
like everything.
smeared?
My eyes watering too. Is that something like happens when you're nervous or something?
No, it just happens. I think it's allergies.
Oh, period. Because I'm the same way.
Wait, do you watch podcasts, Myra? Are you into podcasts?
I do. Sorry, there's like a bug. Not these bugs trying to get in the fucking show too, girl.
No, not the roaches. I'm just kidding. But dude,
I do. Of course. Yeah.
What are your favorite podcasts?
I actually watch Full Coverage.
I love
Laura and Manny. I was watching them this morning. I was like, okay, we got our first podcast today. I'm like, let me warm up a little bit with these podcasts.
I have watched every single one of
and
their
I just
episodes.
like, I don't really okay, so I'm very also I like to go on just Spotify and I'll just search like random things.
Oh, really?
Like I know this is super against I want to say our culture, like mediums and stuff. I know that's a whole different topic, but I'm really not that I would want to like have a medium talk to me or anything, but I searched that up a lot and I see a lot of like podcasts and stuff like that, or like little things. Because anytime I'm like cleaning, if I'm doing my makeup, I I just have to be listening to something, or I'll go like on Spotify and just search like random things, you know.
I listen to podcasts on the daily, like on
But I'm always like, even if it's YouTube videos, like podcasts. Oh my god. Okay, I know they're not a thing anymore, but I used to love Frenemies.
Oh my god, Frenemies.
Oh my god, they were
shit.
iconic together.
They were so iconic.
Oh my god.
I'm like, can y'all just make up and make?
Can y'all just make up and eat some pizza again on camera and not walk off? I'm just kidding. No, but like
they were so good.
But they're both so iconic together.
But they're both toxic together, so maybe not.
I
mean, I get it. Like I understand. Like the viewers want to watch them together, but they're obviously like not good for each other right now, you know? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, I just randomly go on Spotify, whatever I'm feeling. So I don't really know exactly sometimes people like who I'm listening to. I'm just like, I just like listening to things. Cause even if I'm watching a YouTube video, it's not even sometimes a podcast. I just like listening, you know, I just have to have something behind, you know, playing. Mm-hmm. So
let us know, guys. You know, make sure to rate this podcast, first of all, on all platforms if you're listening. And if you're actually watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and actually comment down below if you're on YouTube. Let us know, like, are you watching us here? What are you doing right now? Like, are you doing your makeup? Are you on your way to work?
Taking a shit, girl?
Period. We want to know what you're doing right now while listening to this. One viewer.
Nobody comments. I'm excited for this.
I'm really excited for this, Mara, because this is shit we would never talk about. Like, I feel like we're gonna talk about literally everything. Where like, even I feel like I'm very open on my vlog channel, but even then I want this to be like our freaking like
everything,
like therapy, just letting everything out, and also just like venting, just everything, like, you know.
I feel like we already do that with each other, but
exactly.
It's like, it's just you guys are gonna be with us with it.
Literally, we do this shit all the time. Like, me and Mara could talk for hours on the phone. Mm-hmm. So now we're just some camera setup and
that part.
But yeah, obviously over time, like, you know, we're excited to just like talk to you guys about everything. Like, our content has changed a lot. I feel like my audience has changed a lot over the years, like a lot. You guys have seen like oh girl, you guys have what the fuck is the reason? You guys have seen a lot of our live, like the good and the bad, and we're just excited to like, I don't know, like just like, you know, kind of like, I don't know, just like talk to you guys, and just, you guys have been there with us through everything, like everything. You guys even saw my little sister grow up. Like, literally, she was like, what, like freaking 6.
I've seen vlogs and she looks like a little girl. She's like, and now she's like a whole ass teenager. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's crazy.
Not us crying on here. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I feel like we've been doing this for, I want to say almost 10 years, and like it feels so new because this is like our first thing together, and it's like a whole project. It's just like a fresh start.
Yeah, I just want to say, like,
really good fresh start.
I just feel like I kind of went from just like whatever to then like tissue and handles, because we were just like, we had taken like a little cut moment, and then like off camera I was just kind of like, I was like, I don't know, maybe because I was nervous about this episode, and then I don't know, just I don't know.
We've gone through some shit, girl.
Yeah,
so it's good to come back.
It's kind of like it could kind of be like a therapy thing, you know. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you like need this too.
Oh yeah, don't get me started, girl. But yeah,
no, it's okay. I mean, we talk a lot. Me and Mara like talk all the time. Why are we crying?
No, because you got me started, girl.
No, but we talk all the time, like 24/7 off camera. So I think that's really what we're just gonna do here, is just like just talk.
But this is so exciting because I feel like I'm taking so much time off, and like I'm not even like back on like on my main channel yet. Why am I getting? Oh my god,
it's okay.
I'm not on my, like, I haven't done my. Oh my god, I feel like I'm. Oh my god, I can't do it. I haven't gone like back to full work mode, so this is so exciting for me.
But you're doing so good, girl. Like,
amazing, sweetie.
No, like, I'm like really proud of you guys.
No, somebody got a tissue because
it's okay.
Don't look at me right now.
It's okay.
take mine.
It's okay. No, but I'm like,
Oh my
no,
God.
that's actually why I started like getting emotional, because we were talking off camera, like, let's catch them up where we are today. So that like, I couldn't, like, I don't know, but like, I'm really proud of you guys for like, even like when you guys posted like your first like video back, and like you guys were even like trying to like post vlogmas and stuff. Like, I'm really proud of you guys.
Queen.
Oh my God, we're so awkward.
But I'm so excited, yeah, because I haven't like fully came back, and that's kind of why I was saying earlier how I haven't like posted on my main channel, because I haven't like been in that vibe of like going back to work completely.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this, because already we kind of
It's
like
a
are always on the
distraction.
phone. It's a good distraction. It's kind of like the first time actually going back to work, because my vlog channel, that's why it's so easy to post on there, because it's such a daily thing, and it's so easy
It
to
doesn't
just
feel like work, right?
it doesn't feel like work. So this is like I am proud of myself for doing this.
We're so proud of you, girl.
Okay, period.
Why are we balling?
Why am I saying period? That's a cringy part. That's I'm having my meltdown over here.
You're fine. I think this could be really
I'm
good,
just
Myra.
so excited.
This could be really
And like
good.
I really do want to like, because how I was telling you earlier, I didn't want to like bring it up because I knew I was gonna get emotional, but we're already going there.
literally
But when I was
same.
telling you earlier about like the podcast, like I do search a lot of like grieving mothers and stuff, and that has helped me so much. So I really want to. Obviously I'm not like the best example, because I don't think any grief. Not. I don't mean it like that. No, I'm just saying like I don't think any like
There's
how
no
do I say it?
right way to grieve.
There's no
Is that
right
what
way
you
to
mean?
grieve, and like I can't tell you like, oh,
And I know
this
that
is how to do it, but I want to be that person for other people that are kind of going through similar situations.
We've been trying to keep it light and fun, but like this is a big reality.
This is like my reality, and I didn't know if we were gonna bring it up at all. But since you started crying, girl, I was like, okay, per.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
And
I would have thought
I
maybe
think that's
like
what broke. Yeah, like
yeah. But I would love to, obviously that's like he's like a big part of my life, and I obviously
Huge.
want to.
yeah, he's an actual king.
But
Like
yeah,
the
I'm just
amount of
happy
signs
that-
he gives, like he's working overtime. And we always say that. We always say that Briancito is literally like in heaven, like working overtime, like on his computer, like.
Yeah, we do say that
Because he is a king. Like all the signs he gives, he'll be giving signs to other people that relate to you. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how I feel a lot of the times too, where it's obviously part of my daily
huge.
life. Obviously,
It's huge. This is the thing. Like we had a moment like off camera when we were like, let's talk about where we are today. And I don't know what it like. I just feel like it just that triggered something, and like I could almost feel it when we were taking a break. I could feel it in you too. It
it is
but
like a weird time.
it is a something huge like in our life, so can't just like
But I'm really excited for this, because it's literally like my first like, I don't want to say job because it doesn't even feel like that, but like
it's a new
our
venture.
yeah, there you go, venture,
And
because
it's exciting,
yeah, because I feel like right now my life is like every day I kind of just wake up and I see what I do, but I don't like have it sounds horrible, but I don't really care for what's like how do I say it? I'm not like, oh yeah, tomorrow this, like I don't have anything planned out, so I'm excited for this because it kind of
And you have
keeps
been
me on my
excited.
toes.
You have
and
been excited about
it
this.
has me something to look forward to and like sit down and
Yeah.
talk. You know what I mean? I don't know how to
And
explain
you
it.
have been excited about it, and it's been really nice seeing that.
Yeah.
Like I know it's crazy because like believe it or not, Myra, like seeing you guys excited about stuff and like seeing like you guys like get excited about stuff like that. Like even this, I'm like queen. Like that's everything. It's been like fun, and it's like a huge distraction.
I hate that. Like I'm like an awkward crier.
Me too.
Crier.
I am too.
I'm like period queen. I'm like
I'm like that too.
Down.
But
Why
don't
do I do
overthink-
that?
Don't overthink it though. That's how I like that. Everyone deals with it differently. I feel like I'm a really awkward crier too, where I start yelling and just acting so weird for no reason. But yeah, this is Chins and Giggles, and you know what? I mean, we did say this shit was gonna get real. I think we just did not
want
want
to get real right for us to like talk about it today.
I did not
because
expect
it is
either.
like such like a burden that I didn't think we were gonna like bring it up.
I feel like grief is like that. And I watched a video of a guy talking about it. The grief is like a burden. It's not that like the situation and the person is not a burden.
No,
it's of course not. No. The grief. Grief is something that you don't want to carry. It's just like sitting on your chest all the time. Mm-hmm. So it is a fucking burden. Like grief itself is a burden.
Big burden.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know we were gonna go there today, but
I didn't think so. It's so hard. Like, how do you?
And it is like a big part of my life. Like, obviously,
Huge.
when you talk about like Mia, I'm like, oh well, I have a baby too.
100%.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Oh, shit.
No, yeah.
It's hard to. I don't like to be. I feel like I'm already. I know it sounds like so cringe, but I'm already like so sometimes miserable myself that I don't want to bring that misery on anybody.
No, don't think like
so
that.
I'm like, okay, I didn't want to like.
I mean, yeah, like how do you come on this podcast and you're introducing yourself to new people, and then also like we did this, we did that. This is how we started. Here we are today, and how do you not? I think we were both feeling it in that moment. Like, how do we not bring up something so significant? Because he's a huge significance in our life. Mm-hmm. He is. We talk about him all the time,
every day,
every single day, and maybe even in videos that you might not hear like. Maybe us talk about him every day, but he's a part of our life every day. Every day. No matter what we're doing, we're having a conversation.
Always joke about,
and we're like, oh,
how you said he's working overtime. We're like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Like
he's here running around.
He's right here with his little mic too.
Yes,
I mean his little earphones on his mic.
He's holding a microphone over here. Like,
he's on set.
yeah. Like he's a king. He's always incorporated like into our life. He's always here. Period. Mm-hmm. Like. How could you not talk about that icon?
Yeah, and obviously I wanted to, obviously. But it's like, how do you bring it up without being like, oh, bringing down the mood and stuff?
But don't ever feel like that, though. Like, I feel like you say that a lot where you don't want to bring stuff up. But I'm like, he's a huge part of our life, girl. Like, huge. It's not like, I don't know. Like, you're not bringing down the mood at all. If anything, I feel like in like real life conversations, whenever we do talk about him, like, even if, there's tears shed and stuff, like, there's times where, like, talking about him, like lightens up the mood. Like, oh, like, he's working overtime and he's, like, running around doing this or that. Or, like, how we just, like, talk about him. It's, like, literally just, like, he's literally a king. Like, he's huge significance in our life. Mm-hmm. And he should be celebrated and talked about, period.
Yeah.
You should never be like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. Like, you should be able to talk about him a million times a day if you want.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, me with like my family, I talk about it every time. He is like a huge.
He's an icon.
Yeah, and I'm super excited for this because I have really, like, I've gone through some shit these past months, and even though I might not show it a lot, obviously, like, I'm still dealing with it daily. So I'm so excited to just have like a new venture, have something that I look forward to do, because I am in a weird funk right now where I'm not posting on my main channel, which is my beauty channel, and I'm kind of just posting here and there on my vlog channel. So it's so good to have that distraction. Mm-hmm. I think we could just talk and like, obviously, like how we were saying with me and Karina, there's never a dull moment. Like, we're always like talking about random ass shit, and yeah,
it's because we both felt it, and I feel like did you feel it in that moment too? Like, I feel like
I didn't know where we were going with it, so I was just like,
oh my gosh. But
I'm so excited. My socks are showing. I don't have shoes on, y'all. Oh my God, I have Crocs. I bought Crocs the other day. I just took them off because they were not aesthetic for this
They're literally
setup.
the best.
But I'm a Croc girl now.
Oh my God, I love Crocs. They are the
They're
best.
so comfortable.
They really
Do you
are.
wear them like out and about or just at home?
I can wear them out and about. I don't care.
Oh, period.
I love Crocs.
I should have left them on, huh?
You should have. Can we have a Croc moment next episode?
Right? Just wearing Crocs. I need to get the little fidgets.
Fidgets?
No, what are they called?
Stickers? I mean, the little pins?
Yeah, I thought they were called fidgets, right? Or
no, fidgets. It's like
fidgets are the little spinners.
Well, slime is a fidget, basically. Like, fidget is anything you could do like this. I just want to say to those of you guys that think it's weird that I play with slime in my 20s, nearing 30s now, I have a habit, and maybe you don't notice it, but I do this a lot.
You do it. You've been doing it since you were like,
did I do it today? No, huh?
You did not.
I've actually been distracted with this.
She's like, I've been playing with my pig's weave.
That's why the ears are falling off. I'm just kidding. But I play, like, I need... And I've actually been hitting my mic a lot today.
I'm just my
always
lips have
moving
been
my head.
touching this mic a lot.
Chins and Giggles podcast, y'all.
Here it is, girl.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because
It was so random, but
it was very much a roller coaster, and I did not expect today to be like this, but I had fun with it.
me too.
I feel like since the first episode, we might have been a little bit like awkward. I felt myself being
so
awkward.
awkward, y'all, but it's the first one.
It's the first one, y'all. We never done this, so please don't judge us. I don't even know if to look at you guys or to look at Myra. Like, this is different than a YouTube video, you know? But stay tuned, you guys. Weekly. We will be doing this weekly. We will be also, on all podcast platforms as well as YouTube. And we can't wait. So tune in.
I would say if you are a listener right now, I think just to get to know us a little bit more, especially with our voices, because we are twins, I would say just watch like one video on our Chins and Giggles YouTube channel. And I feel like from there, you will really just, because I feel like that's how it is with twins. You just have to get to know them, see them, and then you get the idea.
Like after
you know
the
what
first
I mean?
episode, they'll catch on. Like if you pay attention to our voices, we do sound pretty different.
Sometimes,
girl.
well, a lot of times, but sometimes it's like, girl.
I know. Sometimes I hear you on the phone. I'm like, that's me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a podcast, girl. We did say we were gonna, keep it real and all. I don't know, but it was a lot. And sometimes it's really uncomfortable to be vulnerable. Really uncomfortable. And I feel like we're avoiding.
That's what it is.
We're avoiding being vulnerable.
I get really uncomfortable being vulnerable on camera. Too. But yeah, Chins and Giggles, y'all.
We will be doing this weekly, so make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe on all platforms that you're listening on.
Make sure you guys also follow us on Instagram at Chins and Giggles Podcast, as well as Chins and Giggles on YouTube. And if you guys are watching, what's good? Hey, girly. Man, I really hope people can get the idea, though. If you guys are just listening, like, the vibes are immaculate. We got the Chins and Giggles neon sign.
Right in between us.
Exactly. I feel like I was going to say a lot of chins. I feel like a lot of podcasts have their neon sign, huh?
Yeah, we have a neon sign. We have 2 big fat chairs and 2 big bitches. What's good?
That part.
Big bitch energy.
Yep.
Period.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We had fun.
A blast.
We had fun. It was a roller coaster, but overall, it was great.
Did you drink your coffee?
I didn't drink my coffee. Whatever. It's all good. I'll drink it after. But anyways, guys, thank you guys. Bye.
Why are you not saying bye? No, because hold on.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Why is it so hard to say goodbye?
It's like with your friend. You hang up. No, you hang up. You hang up.
You hang up.
Girl.
All right. I'm going to hang up.
I was going to beep. But thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And we will catch you guys in the next episode.
Bye.